Hello everybody, welcome back to Makai Kingdom. Let's jump back into it. Alright, so looking at our save data, let's brief recap like we usually do. We're just over 8 hours in. We just did our first food dungeon. That is pretty cool. Normally, I mean, if you're playing the game like in a more casual way, in a less like laser focused kind of way, you're gonna play through all of the chapters normally before you and probably have to do a bit of grinding before you get to level 100 to be able to wish for a food dungeon in the first place. So the fact that we've accomplished all this in only 8 hours, and at the same time we've unlocked every shop item. Um, we've unlocked a bunch of classes. Let's look. Yeah, we've unlocked every basic monster class, and we've unlocked all of the classes that you need in order to get access to all the best passive skills. We've got all 7 of them. Um, we've got a lot of really impressive stuff accomplished, I think, in only 8 hours, and that's really cool. And I was kind of thinking about where to go next uh, with this series, because personally, once I've hit this point, I kind of, believe it or not, I kind of start taking things slower. Um, well, I mean, it's not really taking things slower. What I start doing is working on like long-term goals, but I don't really think that would make for. I think that if I went that route right now, it would kind of make this video series less interesting. What I think I'm going to do instead is just try to knock out the post-game content in in uh, in relatively short order. So I was thinking about how to accomplish that, and what I think I want to do in this episode is here he is. I think I want to make a vampire. So I think I've mentioned this before. Vampires are an important class. They're one of the 7 that constitute kind of like an optimal path of reincarnation that gets you every passive skill you could want. Um, and they're they have very high attack. They have very high intelligence. They're a great class. They also don't have high unlock requirements. You just need to get this cat kid and uh, where is he? He's probably the other direction. These guys, yeah, cat kid and bomb to 20 unlocks vampires. Vampires are a very cool class. Uh, they get you your attack +8, your intelligence +8, your elemental magic, your debuffs. They learn debuffs too. They're just a really cool class. So we're going to make one today, and we're going to level it up. So looking at the 4th tier of it here, the 4th tier costs 800. Yeah, yeah. So I need to think a bit. So since I'm going to be making this character sort of out of nothing, um, they're going to need a bit of mana. If all I wanted to do was just have a 4th tier vampire, um, oh, this is an important. I'll explain this. So when you're first making a character, um, the higher tiers cost mana. You can see that like these bomb guys, tier 1 costs 0. Then it goes up to 50 for tier 2, 200 for tier 3, 800 for tier 4, and then yeah, it keeps going. The 5th tiers will be like 2,500. Or I'm sorry, 2,000 and 5,000. Interesting thing about this, if you're just creating the character for the first time, you're as opposed to reincarnating, if you're just creating the very first incarnation of a character, then your leader is the one who will pay that mana. So right now, my leader is this merchant. And you see she's only got 32 mana, so she can't afford this. Uh, So if I wanted to make one of these, I would have to like switch my leader to that sword master who's got like 69,000 mana. Um, that's not what we're going to do though, and I'll tell you why. I don't just want this high tier class. That's not enough. What I want is to create a new character and have them reincarnate several times in order to stock up on some bonus points. Kind of like we did with our Swordmaster. If you remember, we did that. When did we do that? We did that right before we did stage 4 or 5 the first time. That's right. So I want to do something like that again. Um, so what I'm going to do is, first let's get rid of you guys. Kind of useless right now. Yeah, Gilzark. So what I'm going to do is just create a new character, and I'm going to start on Carrot, just because. And I don't need to like spend bonus points or anything. Yep. And in order to get this brand new, fresh character a little chunk of mana, it's not going to take much. I'm going to use our old go-to of having them kill one of our other units here on the hub. And it's going to be really quick and easy. Let's sort. So you sort your equipment by attack, and you just equip your new little baby character with whatever your best weapon is. And then if you want, you can also sort by defense and go to your whoever's going to be killed for mana and go down to the bottom here and equip them with some of this stuff. This will reduce their defense and make it easier for them to be killed. Let's see, so this is defense -9. Yeah, defense -9, might as well. Alright. And then all you do is make this baby character the leader. And go over to your sacrificial character and just hit start. That's so weird. The first one does 0. That's like consistent. It's like you have to hit them once before the changes in stats take effect. But no matter. So let's take a look at how much we earned. 141. And you remember that tier 4 class costs 800. So we're going to do this a few times. This is quicker than like going into 3-4 and having your new character destroy the facility. This is, I think, slightly quicker. Slightly more convenient. That's what, 4 times? 564, yeah, so like 3 or 4 more times. We don't need a huge amount of mana. Like 800 for the class, and then probably like another 100 for reincarnating, and that'll be enough. Probably one more. There we go. 987. Now that was a lot fast. You remember back when we were farming 3-4 for mana, not by destroying the facility, but just by killing the units inside. It took a long time to generate 1,000 mana, and we just did it with a level 1 character like in a minute. So it just shows how far we've come. All right, so now that my carrot here has like that little chunk of mana, I'm gonna start summoning some disposable items with stars onto the onto the hub. Before I do that, let me pick out. I'm gonna pick out an item to be our incarnation item once we're done with this. I think I want to go with a what do you call it? Yeah, I think I want to go with a belt again. Yeah, it's probably just gonna be this courage belt. Yeah, 152% attack. Yep. I really like using belts for incarnating when you're just just trying to create a character with just ridiculously high attack power and don't care about anything else. It's a good option. Maybe I should look at some other items too. Let's see. Just real quick. Yeah, I remember that thing. Yeah, it's pretty neat. 4 stars. Oh, Makai grass. Okay. Yeah. I don't really have any good topiary items. That's okay. We're bound to get some at some point. So let's just yeah, I'm just gonna maybe I'll keep these topiary items. I'm just gonna summon a bunch of like disposable junky. Yeah, there we go. Junky items with stars on them, just like 20 stars worth. No. Saber. And I like to keep anything with 3 stars or higher for later on for developing overlords. Overlords in general are more time consuming to develop than, what do you call it, generic characters. So I save my good stuff for them. Let's see. So that's defects. There's another 2-star item. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 8. 9. The reason I do 20 typically, oh, there we go, 2 each. That's great. The reason I do 20 typically is because the way that stored stars tally up into bonus points is that after the first 20 stars are worth 1 bonus point each. But then after that, it gets cut in half. The next 80 are only worth 1 for 2. So your first 20 gets you 20. The next 80 only gets you 40. That means that 100 gets you 60. But I'm not doing 100. That's too much time. That's too much. I mean 20. There we go. 20 is kind of pushing it. Because I know this isn't particularly interesting, but we're gonna do some cool stuff this episode. We're gonna start doing the post game content. We're gonna wish for some of the secret battles. We're gonna here's one. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more. It's gonna get good. Do I wanna pie? Those are cool. I'll keep those. Okay, yeah, there we go. Gym clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 12. 2 more. Oh yeah, I forgot we got this. That's pretty cool. Crown, light armor, and then 1 more. What's that? Bomb? No, I want to keep that. Drum pie. Gym clothes. Okay, great. All right. So we've kind of let's see. So he's yeah. Okay. Let's do this first. Discharge our facilities because this part's boring. Yeah. And I could have made his initial incarnation here out of a starred item, and that would have saved some time. But hindsight's 2020. It would have only saved a few seconds. Wish for a new facility. Oh yeah, I got to take off his what do you call it? Excalibur. Yep. All right. And I've showed you this before. This is the way that you this is one of the ways you get stronger. You incarnate through a bunch of really crappy starred items like this just to stack bonus points. And it's up to, what do you call it? Up to 500. The way the math works, okay, so we did carrot. Let's do medic next. Where's medic? Yeah, there we go. And yeah, whenever you're doing this, it's good to it's a good idea to just kind of go through a bunch of classes in order to pick up like some basic skills. You might as well. So yeah, your first 20 stored stars are worth 1 each. The next 80 are worth 1 for 2. And then the next 400 are worth 1 for 5. So the way that works out, I think it's if you go all the way to 500, you'll wind up with an extra 140 bonus points. So that's a big, that's a long-term goal. I mean, there's no need to go to that level of power in Makai Kingdom at all, but it's there if you know, if you want. Yeah, let's do Thief to get some movement bonuses. Move and jump. Facility. So we did medic, we did carrot, we did thief. Let's do merchant next. There you are. Also, while we're doing this, take note of the amount of damage. When you wish for a facility, a level 1 character will typically take around like 11,000, 13,000 damage, something like that. Get rid of these huts so we can keep going. They're just level 1 huts. And you'll notice this process is really, it does not cost very much mana to do this at all, even though we're wishing for all these facilities, because huts are extremely cheap. All right, so we did medic, thief, merchant, and carrot. Let's do like the first tier of muscle demon, I guess. There we go. I don't know. Let's see. Let me show you this. It only costs 4 mana to make this wish. And if you want to do a tiny bit of extra legwork, you can make it even more efficient. There isn't really any need to do this, but if you switch the character that you're reincarnating to your leader, when you delete the facilities, they will get back 1 mana for each one you delete. So you're kind of reducing it from 4 per reincarnation to 3. There isn't really a huge need to do that, though. That's kind of just a waste of time. So artists. All right, so who haven't? Let's do, I guess, the first tier of Whipmaster. Yeah. Or Commander. I'm not sure like what the actual like name is for this class. I think I've read that they're called Whipmasters somewhere. Commander. Let's do that. Now let's go through. We'll do like first tier vampire, because I guess I might as well pick up like all 3 elemental spells. Let's take a look at what we got. Artists. Heal. Where's your Oh, your skill list is full. Your skill list is full? No. Okay, yeah. It's not down at the bottom. It's up here because it's part of his what do you call it? It's part of his basic skills. I don't know why I was looking for it at the bottom, but there it is. So he got ice. So we'll reincarnate again. And we'll try to get fire and wind. Just over 11,000, 12,000 damage. closer this way, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. Alright, and before we actually hit that final button on Incarnate, let's look at what spell we got. Fire. There we go. Only one left. Facility. Are we at 4 huts yet? Definitely lost count. Let's see. There's 4, yep. Alright. There's fire and ice. Nope, I don't see wind. Alright, so let... Oh wait, I... of course you don't. That's Muscle Demon, that's not Vampire. Pretend that didn't happen. No, I don't see it here either. You'd think that it would automatically like give you whichever one you're missing, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Fire. It might give you one that you've already got. Ice. Fire. Wind. There we go. And now he should have all 3. Let's see. Status. There's wind. And down at the bottom, yeah, there's fire and ice. Okay, cool. So now that we've kind of like collected all the like little level 1 goodies that we can, there's no need to like carefully pick our class from now on. I don't think there's anything else I could grab. I could grab Energy Blast if I wanted, but I actually don't want that. I could also grab like Prinny, what's it called, Prinny Rush, but I don't want that either. So we're just gonna, he's just gonna be reincarnated as Sword Masters until we're done with this. Facility. I think that probably the way it's going to happen for time is that in this episode I'm just going to make this vampire, and in the next episode we'll do like a food dungeon to get him ready for action, and then we'll start knocking out some post-game content. Because I don't like these videos being super long. Most of them have been around 30 minutes, a little more, a little less. Even that I kind of feel like is a bit too long. Right. We're almost there, guys. Just one left. Last hut. Get rid of these. Alright, nothing left but to make our vampire. You. Down here. want to go to the 4th tier. So let's see, his attack, we'll do a little optimization. So let's see, 31, 33, 32, 30. 33 is probably the, yeah, that's probably the highest it goes. All right. And we're going to be dumping all of our points into, oh, let's see, how many have we got? 25. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah. 126 attack. Very cool. So now we want to do a food dungeon. Let's see. So yeah, she's gonna need to equip some food. For a new dungeon. And actually, I think we need to farm some food real quick, but we've done that. I mean, that doesn't take long. Let's see. Where's our Excalibur? You know what else would be a good thing to do? Is sell some of these items, because they're kind of getting in the way a little bit. So we're just going to go farm. Well, let me look at how much food I have first. Status. I don't think I have very much. 50, 80. Oh no, I have hardly any. Let's see, 20, 50, 70, 100, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. 180 food, yeah. So we're going to farm some more real quick. 1, 1. If you've been watching, you know this doesn't take very long. We need a total of 610. We've got 180. Let's see what we got. So that's 160, 170. So that's 350 so far. We're past the halfway point. That's a good one. That's 290. 350 plus 290 is 640. Is that right? I think we're done. Cool. Okay, let's find our... I always have a hard time finding my chefs. There they are. Alright. So, I think each of you should get a ration and a... Oh, I don't have more than one ration. That's okay. Let's see. So you need either 100 or 110. How can we get that? Oh. I don't know. Bread plus corn soup would be 110, but then I don't really have a lot of high-level stuff left for you. So you need 300. So how are you going to get 200 between 3? Nah, that's a bad idea. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. You need either 100 or 110. Like corn plus omelet. That's maybe better. Let's see, 200. Yeah, that's 310. Okay, so you need 300. Let's see, 190. So you need another 110. So that's like, yeah, we can't do it with what we got here. Why don't we we'll do, I mean, is that right? Let's see. Oh, this isn't gonna. So yeah, all I've got left is like corn soup, pumpkins, and carrots. Yeah, we'll do one more real quick. This is, I don't want to make more chefs. I'd rather do this. I'd rather spend $1 to save a dime. Hopefully we don't get crappy luck and get like 3 carrots or something. No, that's not bad at all. All right. Unit equipment. There you are. Okay, so what did we say we need? This is, we need 110. So, yeah, this'll do it. There we go. Okay, so next, oh yeah, let's get our, what do you call it, facilities. Facilities. Where's our warehouse? That's got everybody in it still. Do you have... Okay, I need one more thief here. I think there should be one more. There he is, Roberto. And he's still got his bomb equipped. That's good. All 4 of them have their bombs. Yeah, this is gonna work. Let's save before we go in there. And we'll try to knock it out real quick. Save here in case this becomes a bad take. I don't trust this software. There have been too many mishaps. Free dungeons, there we go. Okay, and now I really feel like I'm forgetting something. I hope I'm not. Let's see. Alright, so you have no gamble resist. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got nothing. That's our that's our guy. We're gonna pick on him. Let's yeah, we'll do the chefs first. And I've explained this in previous videos. The most efficient way, if you're using these farmed food items, the most efficient way to hit that times 50 cap is between your attacker and the target. You feed one of them 300 tech worth of food. You feed the other one 310 tech worth of food. That's the most efficient way to hit that times 50 cap. I've done the math. Yes. And why don't we... Yeah, there you are. You know what? Let me... Yeah, I might be wasting my time here. Let me, I should be trying to inflict bomb attack first. Man, if I don't get it, that's gonna feel awkward. Providence. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, normally you want to be trying to inflict bomb attack first, so that if you don't get it, you could just save scum, try again. But I got lucky there. I knew something didn't feel right about the way I was doing this. The intuition was there, just not the, what do you call it? Not the intelligence. Okay, so, Joe. Yeah, and then just one by one, we're gonna throw all these guys out of existence. Let's see. I don't remember which one I was on. I guess I'll start from the bottom. Yeah, Tarkin. Legion. Two more. Rodanus. Drama. All right. Nothing left but to try to land that 50-50 death blow. The good thing about having spells is that you can do it from a distance. Miss. Okay. I'm going to show you something kind of neat now. What you can do in situations like this is kind of move everybody over to the book side, and then have a character. Let's see. Let's let one of our bomb wielders do it. Lift and throw this last remaining enemy as close to the end as you can. You see, like, that's perfect. He landed right on that edge. If you throw them too far and they go out of bounds, they will kind of magnet snap back onto the stage, and they'll actually wind up closer than if you had managed to land them like right on this edge like that. So I did a good job there. That's what you want. And then we can just have one of the others, Roberto. Yeah. We'll have him lift up our facility, and now we should be completely safe. This is one of the reasons why when you're picking which enemy to single out for the killing blow, you want to pick one who doesn't have shoes equipped, because that will give them a big increase to their movement, and you don't want to deal with that. Look how you see that red ring. That's the distance he can move. We're completely safe from him. He can't get to us. And if he gets close enough, we'll just throw him back. Unfortunately, this gamble status will wear off if we don't... shoot. Yeah. That's okay. We'll do... Here we go. Okay. Got it on the second try. Let's take a look at our... Yep, 432. So now we've got this character. Actually, let's look at his... Yeah, look at his attack. 10,513. That's pretty good. Is that pretty good? I seem to... Wait, that seems a bit low. No. Oh, no. Okay. I was thinking... Yeah, okay, yeah. Her attack is only 4,293. Yeah, so this guy... I think that we should even be able to... Let me try this. Hospital. And shop. Let's splurge a little bit. This let's see, weapons. This is kind of what we've just achieved is, let's see, that's 450,000, and oh yeah, that's like 10% of our money. That's worth it. So what we just achieved is a little bit of a milestone, and I don't think we even need the I don't think we need the castle for this. Let's go 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should be able to. Yeah. So we're going to be able to one-shot the facility in 3-4 with 100% consistency. That is actually a pretty big deal. That close to doubles the speed at which we can farm starred items. You see, we even got one there. It kind of makes it so that that's a more efficient way of farming food. We've been doing it in 1-1. We can switch to doing it in 3-4 now. So that's an upgrade. And this actually kind of serves 3 purposes. So 1, we can farm 3-4 more quickly now. That's good. 2, we have unlocked the later tiers of vampire. Let me show you that real quick. This is another reason I decided to do this episode. That's the other way. We have all 6 tiers of vampire unlocked now. The 5th and 6th are the ones that can give you access to +8 attack and +8 intelligence, so it's good that we unlocked these. There are really the only classes left that we need to unlock the higher tiers of in order to have access to all the passives are this one, Muscle Demon, and where is she? Whipmaster. But other than that, we've got all of the important classes unlocked. Um, we're going to be able to, so yeah, so we can farm 3-4 now more quickly. We unlocked the later tiers of vampire, and we can use him. We can use this character to do post-game content. And my plan is to kind of I want to see how many levels I can get for like a level one muscle demon and a level one whipmaster by kind of save scumming the post game battles and using academies, kind of like we did in free dungeons, to quickly level like a whipmaster and a power demon. I don't think it's going to get them to the fifth tier, um, but between that and maybe doing another free dungeon next cycle, we can get them unlocked without grinding. Uh, Next cycle is coming pretty soon, by the way. Okay, so this has just been kind of the next phase in our march toward conquering the post game. We're getting really close, guys. I'm probably not going to do very many more videos. I mean, what's the point? I've demonstrated how to do food dungeons. I've demonstrated how to farm mana. At this point, honestly, like between the two of them, like you can sit down and in a few hours, you can have a level 9,999 character. Uh, if that's what you're into. There's no need to go that far in Makai Kingdom, but if you want to, you can do it. I mean, we're at the point now where you can just kind of arbitrarily make yourself as strong as you want to be, and there's no randomization. You don't have to navigate any dungeons or anything. You farm the mana, you wish for the food dungeons, you farm the food, and you put in the work, you get the results. That's just at this point, that's kind of just what the game is. And I'm going to be demonstrating that next episode. So thanks for tuning in. Tune in again next time. Goodbye.